Okay. So last session started off with our party headed back down the Crest Mountains towards Alderheart once again. You lost one party member along the way, but picked up a Strig Druid named Gowther, and a Mappa Warlock named Warden, Mira, and a Jerbeen Bandit named Muck. Perchguard Orwin took the lead with the help of Muck, and they made it to the Bandit way station without any issue. When you got there, though, you heard a scream to the east and took off running. Here you found at least 8 frozen statues of humble folk and 1 alive Corvum staring at some sort of ice elemental, and a fight ensued. After a few seconds, a Winterwolf came at you from the side and entered the fight. Our party then took a lot of damage from both creatures, and Gowther went down at the end, but after the Winterwolf's head was severed from its body, the rest could focus on the ice elemental and finally shattered it to tiny pieces. And Gowther was brought back up. Here you met Zenzin, and Zenzin was wandering around the mountain for only reasons Zenzin knows, but now found some potential friends after being alone for so long and decided to tag along with them. So you all dragged the wolf carcass back to the station, had a nice hot meal, and a long rest. Once everyone was awake, you started the 4-day journey down the mountain and filled Gowther, Zenzin, Muck, Warden Mira, and the scared little Strig Talon in with what you've been up to. You left out most of the important stuff that no one else really needed to know about, but pretty much you were caught up after a few days. Gowther also took the time to sneak up on a griffin nest that you came across and made a bunch of notes on it for his own personal study. When you finally got to the ground, Warden Mira took Bronobi, Irma, and Hester aside to inform you about who she was and what she's been doing, and that hopefully you can help her. She was part of a group called the Wardens of the First Root, who were responsible for keeping one half of the Heartwood safe. But it's been stolen, and she's been trying to track it down. The 3 then nodded and agreed to help her, as they did not know what she was really talking about, but first they needed to get to Alderheart to deal with the Bird Council, hopefully for the last time. So with your paws and claws back on solid ground, you took off east, which is where we are picking back up. So, who is in the lead? Who's in the back? What are you guys doing?
I always assume Hester would be at the front, being he's sort of our... Well, sorry, I assume Bubo is at the front.
Sure. Yeah, Hester's actually going to be riding Bubo because Bubo has a faster walking speed. Didn't think of the words. Because Hester only has 25, so he'll just ride Bubo.
Irma safely in the middle somewhere, Bronobi at the back as usual.
Are we coming from the top there down then?
You guys just matter where we're... got to the ground. You are pretty much on the path back to the way station that was demolished by something, and you guys found the underground temple.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, along the way, you're going to be noticing that young lad that's with you is, by 4 days' journey down, he is just miserable and yelling and whining and complaining. You would notice that Muck has been pretty much just like every now and then just smacking him in the back of the head, telling him to shut up. You'll be home soon. Pretty much what a bandit would do. You'd be noticing Warden Mira, after she talked to the 3 of you, has pretty much been keeping to herself. But every now and then you see her muttering to her lantern. And your Perch Guard is pretty much also going to be in the lead. So if you want to give me a survival roll with advantage for Bubo.
Oh, okay. Deal defender. No. Oh, that's not it. Hang on. I got it. It's here somewhere. I'm sorry. Survival?
Yep.
Okay. Survival is going to be wisdom. Okay, so it's just a straight roll. 2.
Oh, okay. Well, for some reason, you guys notice that Bubo eventually is like wandering off the actual path where you guys have been on, and eventually, you'd notice that you guys are just kind of like somewhere where you don't know where you are. There's a bunch of trees that you never saw before.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Hester, being the fact that they're having Bubo do this, like
Mhm.
Hester is like more focused on just like tinkering with shit and everything, so they're not even aware of anything that's happening. 'Cause they're just sitting doing shit.
So essentially,
Do
Bubo's a Tesla on autopilot.
Yeah, basically.
Do we need somebody better to do the tracking? Because frankly, this looks like a disaster. Where are we?
Orwin's just going to look around and go, right, I thought that thing had better spatial awareness. Who's the best climber?
Yeah, I it would do better if there was a whole global system of positioning, but that hasn't been invented yet. But I'm working on it.
Okay, well,
I don't even know what that means.
you see the big
Yes,
tree
I'm
way
still
off in the
working it out.
distance? Aim for that.
Yes. Oh, okay. Give me a second, and I'll start tinkering and
And
Put in,
Bubo walks off
kinda-
the cliff.
basic. Yeah, I'll be like, head that way.
Okay.
Safely. Have to make sure I add safely on there.
Safely. So I want to know, Zenzin, when's the last time you had your feet on not a mountain cliff? Same with Gowther. How long since you've been down here?
Zenzin probably never left the mountain.
Do you think you were born on the mountain?
Secret tunnel in the mountain.
I don't know what you thought about for parents and all that. I'm just curious.
Okay,
I
now
don't think they were born on the mountain, but came to the mountain at a very young age. Probably doesn't
Mhm.
remember.
And Gowther, how long's it been
Fine.
since you're on solid ground?
He's constantly on solid ground.
True, technically. I mean, not on, like, how long were you on the mountain for? I can't remember.
I'll just say like 2 weeks.
Okay.
Just like he's nomadic. He travels around where he wants to and stuff. So it's like,
Yeah.
like long as he has a thing, some bread, and he's good. He's like, oh, season changing.
No. Okay. All right. Alrighty. As you guys start moving, I will take one more survival roll with the help of Orwin. Now that he's actually kind of like looking at Bubo and like walking one step in front of him to go, yep, this way, left, nope, don't step there, right, over here, and hoping that Bubo actually pays attention to him, which you probably won't.
All right. Let's see. 15.
You needed a 13. Eventually, you find the correct path and start heading back towards the lovely smoking remains of the way station. Can I have perception rolls from everybody, please, as you start to get closer to where the last time you were there was an interesting time?
Perception.
Oh, ooh, there's that.
Nat 20 for a 27.
Ooh.
I
Start.
see
12.
everything, even behind me. I don't know how, but I do.
I see into the future.
I can actually
I was gonna-
perceive Brandon as the Watcher in the sky.
Yes.
I was going to say Zenzin's
gotta-
taking in everything, but
It's like that
I got
kind
a
of looks like
strong
a
eye.
face.
There we go.
Is that
Yeah,
a face in the
so-
clouds?
Hester has a 12. Bubo is 16.
It's like, I think that cloud just winked at me.
Wait. That worked.
What did Irma get for perception?
Oh, at 13.
13. Beautiful.
Oh, I take that back. He has 22 because the auto roll didn't add the twice my proficiency on there. So it should be +6 on that. So yeah, Bubo's 22.
Okay.
Eventually, Jeremy got a 19.
Jeremy got a 19. Okay, he's probably a little higher up than everybody. But Gowther's always looking around. This is like, I like this place. What's that smell? You definitely catch what you would think is the remains of a fire that's been just like maybe finally stopped burning a couple days ago, maybe. But there's still the definite sense of ash in the air, and the sense of a fire that's just like almost finished burning. There'd be a few coals.
As a joke, I would pretty much fart and say, "Anyone else smell smoke?" Just for that humor. But still be like serious, like there's smoke on the wind. Fire?
You've heard about this place, but you've never seen it until now. Your nat 20 will actually catch a few fun more things. In front of the group, whether or not you know who they are, what they are, but there is definitely a presence of people walking around the guard station in front of you. I'll move you over to the perch guard station. That is, the fire is finally gone. As soon as you guys get here, you would have been told that there's a bunch of holes, but there's a lot of holes here. More holes than there were before. Only by about like 2 or 3. Looks like most of this entire structure has now finally collapsed. So if you tried to burrow underneath, you wouldn't be able to anymore, because pretty much this station is in that crevice. But you do see about 5 or 6 perch guard there with Leo, the one who fell off the side of the mountain. The little young wizard.
Oh yeah, that guy.
That guy. You all see them before they see you. The last thing you remember is him in your head, Hester, telling you he will try and tell the perch guard what's going on.
I'll just be as soon as we see them, we're like, "Hey, look, there's people. Hello, people." Because he's just so friendly.
If we see them before they see us, that means we get a surprise round, right?
Technically, you have been skywriting though, so they know you're in someone's in the general area. I did it before you.
I still knew. I was waiting. I knew it was coming.
In the vicinity. But like literally, as soon as you guys start moving your way, you almost like have a little rustling from the trail beside you as another perch guard kind of like, hi. And sees you coming. He rolled really well on his stealth. So you guys meet up with Leo again and a bunch of perch guard. And like immediately you see one of the perch guard run right up to Orwin and just go, "Orwin, good, you're still alive. Where's Rex?" Orwin's just gonna like stick his beak down a little and claw the ground and just say, "He didn't make it, boss."
Sobbing.
Yeah, a little bit. And then the perch guard's just pretty much gonna go, "Right, report." Orwin's just gonna look around and go, "Well, it's gonna be a while. Not here. Well, I don't really have the time. I told these people I'd get them to Alderheart, and to Alderheart I'm gonna get them. We're kind of in a rush. Things have happened." Now, he's pretty much just going to go over with what happened up at the bandit camp and fill in this guy that's technically in charge. They're going to be talking for probably 20 minutes. So what would you guys like to do while they talk? Leo's pretty much just like coming up to you guys and saying, "Wow, falling was interesting. That took a while." You guys all look good. Who are you two? 3, 4.
Hi.
I'll just walk over to the kid and be like, "Hi, I'm Gowther. Nice to meet you." And just start shaking his wing as I shake his like a lot.
Hi. I'm Leo. I was kidnapped by. He's gonna look over at Muck. That one. Muck's just gonna put his hands up and go. Just business, kid.
There is no point harboring grudges for things that are in the distant past.
What do you mean? Why is he with you?
Well, because we are trying to save the world, not worry about petty disputes.
Oh, so you got up there and you're talking. It went good.
I guess so.
Did you find any things that were maybe stolen from the avium up there, or did you bother to look?
We were not looking for stolen things. Did you not hear what I just said?
Yeah, they're important too. Plus, it's my job if I don't find them. Oh, here I probably well, I was a little. That fight went a little weird, and then Irma fell, and I didn't really know what was going to happen, and I kind of, I don't know, impulsively jumped off. So I couldn't really, I didn't get time to spend a lot with you. But here's a list. If you come across any of these, I would really be thankful if you can help me out. And he's going to hand you a list of things that were stolen. I will stick them in Discord for you. Because it's a list.
A list? A list
It's
of
got
things that were stolen?
7 items. Only one of them you will recognize. The last one. So if you see anything like these, they belong to the avium. I don't know if his people stole them or somebody else did. Kind of hard to tell. I have a feeling it was probably them, but well, I can't prove it.
So which is the thing we do notice?
The magical deck of cards?
Oh, that's long gone.
Oh, we still have the box.
He doesn't know that.
It's a nice looking box.
Well, technically, the box is now probably on the mountainside with its where his former owner was.
Oh, it's not where the deck of cards is in its own pack that was sealed in the box. It was
a box that had the deck in it. So whether or not you kept, I know you remember, you gave some of the stuff that was stolen back. Whether or not that box was with them, I can't remember because you just basically found it amongst a bunch of other stuff. So you might have the box or might not. I can't remember.
I think it's safe to assume we don't.
I don't think you do.
Proceed.
Yeah.
But that box of cards you mentioned, they are long gone, possibly in about 100 million pieces on the side of the mountain.
What do you mean? And you don't know they're on the side of the mountain.
It's like you don't know that.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, I said possibly. We have no idea.
Possibly. Nope.
We don't.
What do you mean?
We don't know what happened to them.
They're the worst of them all. Why did you have them?
But the person that had them simply he pulled a card out and he disappeared. And for all we know, he has teleported into them. He's gone. We cannot help you. He is gone. We've not seen him for some time now.
But how did you? So that's the one that's missing? I'm pretty sure he met.
And he met
Reynard. He met Reynard. So you were traveling with someone that stole one of the things I was looking for?
Well, he did not steal them. They were given to us. I don't remember now. Didn't they disappear?
They were in a chest that you guys found and you lockpicked.
Oh, there you go.
And it blew up. And it almost killed Brucey in the process of blowing up.
In all honesty,
Bronobi actually stole them.
Bronobi is in all honesty saying, I do not remember how we got them, because that's in all honesty he's saying that, since I don't remember.
Didn't you steal them?
He did.
Yeah. I'm going to I'm going to fire an arrow at this black box, and it blows up, and that's what happens.
Yep.
Because you wouldn't pay me a gold to pick the lock.
Yep.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, you blew up and almost. You did actually kill Brucey. Irma had to bring him back.
You're right. I accidentally shot an arrow which made the box explode. Excellent.
Do you know how much those things are worth and how old they were? They're one of the oldest that we
find Reynard. Go find Reynard and tell him we did not disappear with them. He did.
It's not that. It's the fact that you had them. They're. You could get put in jail for that.
Did we know they were this? We are out on mission to find things and to retrieve things and to try to save the world. We need every means necessary.
Not a 500-year-old artifact that was created by a very dark wizard.
Well, maybe he teleported straight to hell. We don't know.
I wanted to ask, but is that where that thing came from? He's pointing to Jeremy, because no one's ever seen Jeremy before. No one knows what Jeremy is.
Jeremy is my friend, and he is staying with me.
But I don't know how I can, I might lose my. I don't know what's going on here.
I just rolled a 19 on deception, and he's saying, Jeremy.
He's 13.
He appeared one night. We did not make him out of anything. He simply appeared, and he has decided he is part of our family.
I rolled for him. That's a nat 20.
Oh, plus what?
He's level 3, so he'd at least have a plus 2.
Okay, so that beats my nat 20, which got me the 19.
There's a ring of truth in there, but there's a lot that isn't. But I can tell that you didn't understand what it was. That's the only thing I really believe. Well,
I mean, I also have this decanter that makes all the water I could ever want. Should I check where that came from as well? I don't know where I got it. Do I give this to you so you can say, hey, look, he's not some thief stealing things? The point is, we are heroes on a mission. We need treasure to help us win things. Frankly, you should be donating us stuff.
I've never needed treasure to win. I use my brain.
And that's why half the Purge Guard are dead and none of us are.
Well, no, they're just, overworked and underpaid, and there's a lot of things trying to kill them. They're outnumbered. This is a lot. As you remember, this guy's like 13. He's quite young.
No.
Well, I'll tell my boss that the box has been seen, the cards have been used. Because that's technically what happened. Right. Have you seen any of the others? Because some of these are old and in the wrong hands could be terrible.
I don't think so. Anybody else seen any of these things? Unless those wings of the Sky Stage are what Sky had.
No, hers were actual wings. This one says a cloak.
Ah, true.
Yeah, no, you haven't seen anything else on this list yet. Because you went the wrong way.
Well, it sounds like it's lucky you would have given us treasure that we take as we're supposed to and then accuse us of stealing, Brandon.
Of course. You were actually told when you got that thing that there was a bunch of things stolen from the avium. The Perch Guard did come and tell you. But you decided to keep it so. All right. Well, this conversation is going to go on a while, and eventually you're going to have Orwin and the other guard finish talking, and he's agreed to let Orwin pretty much come with you. During this entire time, can I have perception rolls, please?
17.
Nat 20 for Hester.
Ooh.
17 for Irma.
Okay.
His perception.
14 for Gowther.
Okay.
2 for Zenzin, just too busy looking backwards and forwards at the conversation. But like, what?
6.
What's going on?
8 for Hester. Or not Hester, Bubo.
Bubo. Okay. Hester
at 20.
Yep. Anyone 20 and over, Hester would have caught it first. Right when everyone was like in the middle of talking to Orwin, looking around, looking at you guys. Hester, you're the only one to notice Warden Mira just walk into the forest with a little quick wave. She's going to lift up a rock and slide a note underneath it and then walk away.
Wait, who did that?
Warden Mira. The one that you was with Sky. Basically, she's the one who was in the picture with Sky Reynard's family.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The one who had a conversation with you, Irma, and Bronobi. She took the perfect time when everyone's not paying attention to anything and just fucked off. But you would have seen her leave you something to go get.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me double check something real quick. All right. Yeah. After I guess she leaves, Hester would wait a little bit and then just try to mosey over there without anybody noticing them. Actually, I take that back. Hester would just be walking around with Bubo, just like looking at shit and just like kind of acting eccentric, and then just like picking up random shit and just like looking at it and putting it down. So literally, I'm picking up the note, but I'm like doing a bunch of shit before it and after it, so that way it's not like I walk there, pick it up, and then leave.
Did you keep the rock?
Well, I saw her pick up the rock and then set the rock back down. So I'm gonna leave the rock, unless the rock innately looks interesting.
Looks interesting.
Okay, then I would keep the rock.
Okay. Are you going to read the note in front of anyone? The rock is like really round and really smooth and polished.
Yeah. I mean, if it looks cool, I would definitely keep the rock. The note, probably not right away. It would be one of those things, again, like I'd hide it with other things. So then it's like, maybe like 10, 15 minutes later, I'll be like digging through some drawings or paperwork of things and then read it then.
Perfect. Okay then. At some point, you're gonna have the other young Talon just start whining, complaining that his feet hurt. He wants to be carried the rest of the way. He's hungry. When can he see his dad? All that fun stuff. And Orwin's pretty much ignoring him. The perch guard are pretty much ignoring him for now. But young Leo's pretty much gonna like come over to him and have a little chat, and then just smack him right in the face and tell him to grow up. And then Talon's just gonna start crying. It's like, good. Sorry, I have a brother just like him.
Just out of curiosity,
somebody needed to do it.
Yeah, that's why I figured I'd do it. Because I'm the youngest, I can, get away with stuff like that. Plus, I'm angry because of you.
Any chance that smooth rock is actually the song stone?
No.
No, I was checking because you thought, look, it's a smooth rock. I'm like, is it rune carved too?
It is rune carved, but it's a different type of stone.
Heck, oh well.
And honestly, I didn't even put those two together. That would have actually made it a lot better, but no, I already had planned for what it was.
All right. I apologize if you literally just said this, but did you read what was on the note or tell me what was on that note? Or
I
have we
haven't
not
told you
gotten
what's
to that yet?
Nope, I'm not telling you until you actually take the time to open it up, sir.
Yeah. About 10-15 minutes later, like I said, I'll be digging through some paperwork and then I'll pull the note out to see what was written on it.
Okay, perfect. The note literally is a map. It basically tells you that she has other things to do when you're all done with your current mission and have time to help. Say my name while holding that, and we can have a brief chat. She's given you a sending stone, sir.
Cool.
Basically, it will take. Basically, when you have time and everything is done, and you want to learn more or can help, say your name, and you'll have a quick chat. But the map is basically a map notating an area to meet when you are ready. I'll stick you back on the world map and ping where that is. So you guys by now are about here. You have about a day's journey to the Avium and then another 2 to 3 days to Alderheart. The area where she is currently pinging is right down here. Kind of like in between Bracken Mill and the Avium.
Okay.
And you would have seen her head south for Hester.
Okay.
Not far from where we are anyway.
Kind of, yeah. But once you hit Alderheart, you're going to be further away.
We don't have to go to Alderheart. We could go somewhere else. You're not the boss.
Sure. But on a good note, I have 3 people that need to get to Alderheart with you.
Can the perch guard here just take them there? Or are they just stuck here?
Well, you guys were tasked with dealing with Benna and reporting with what's going on. Especially Muck's not going there without you. Yeah. Yeah, and Muck's not. Yeah, you basically are in the middle of now going back to the Bird Council and reporting and figuring out what they're going to do with the Bandit Coalition now.
Okay.
All right. Well, eventually Orwin is done talking to whoever. They haven't introduced themselves, but they pretty much finally let him take you guys. They are going to be. He's filled them in with all the bandit stuff. Most of them are giving Muck stares, and Muck's just walking right up to each of them, staring right back, going, "That's right. You can't do anything to me now. Good luck trying. I'm now on your side." Muck's having fun with the perch guard. So they're leaving a quick detachment here, a few of them here, to try and figure out what else they can do about this station, but they're just talking about rebuilding, redoing this thing, making it better than it was, and then sending people to figure out why there's holes and what did it. So they're just basically in the middle of running around, couple leave, couple stay. But it looks like they're letting Orwin deal with the rest of you. And Orwin's just gonna recognize finally. Where did Mira go? Anyone see Mira?
Did we?
No.
Hester was the only one. You need whoever hit a 20 perception or over did.
Yeah.
And I think it was just Hester because she rolled well for her stuff.
Yeah.
I don't went invisible.
Yeah. I don't think Hester would mention anything because it looked looked like she was just trying to get away. And like, I wouldn't mention it to the group, but like the original party with Bronobi and
Irma?
I was gonna say Needles, but I couldn't think of the name, and Needles really isn't the name.
No, Needles is the gun that you have on Booba.
That's right. Well, it's technically Nettles.
The Needler.
But
Nettles, but yeah.
Yeah. So I would let them know because Hester doesn't really know the newcomers to the party.
Yeah.
So
okay. Speaking of the newcomers, what's Zenzin's thoughts on everything that's just going on in front of you? You have the burned out remains of some sort of building. There's holes in the ground created by some sort of creature. And there's a bunch of people here yelling at each other.
Zenzin's very much like, what? Feeling? What? I don't know what to say at this point, so I'm just like, nope, Zenzin's just gonna keep the mouth shut. Nope.
And same with Gowther.
Be looking.
He'd just be like looking around and like doing like a lap around the entire thing to come back like, where's that mirror lady? He would just like he would point it out, just like, where'd she go?
You would also notice a lot of trees are burnt here. This fire was hot.
Destruction's not good.
Yep. Orwin's just looking at you going, I don't know, I didn't see her go. No one saw her where she went. Like, we kind of needed her. She had information we needed. Uh-oh.
No. Well, she was here, and now she's gone. I didn't see anything. Odd one. Sorry.
Well, I'll report it when we get back.
To add more humor, but like, maybe she's pooping.
Oh. Yeah, maybe. Warden, Mira! Mira!
If she's pooping, we should let her be.
Yeah. Well, I'll try not to mention this to my boss over there. He's kind of looking at me weird. Let's go. It's getting kind of late in the day. Everyone okay? Irma, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. Muck, get your butt in the lead. I was told to keep an eye on you. Muck's just gonna go, it's a great ass, I know. Everyone wants to see it. What can I say?
Great ass. Very, very nice ass.
I certainly noticed the arse as well, if that is what you mean.
Yeah.
Is anyone else picturing the whole Ned Flanders in the ski suit? Yep. It feels like I'm wearing nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Absolutely.
Nothing at all.
Everybody's like, goddamn sexy Flanders.
Stupid sexy Flanders.
Yeah. Stupid sexy Flanders. Okay. Well, on a good note, you have Leo back with you guys. The perch guard are pretty much going away. Leo's like, you'd be able to tell, like, after he punched young Talon, he immediately found out who this guy was, and immediately is just like, oh, sorry, can you maybe not tell your dad? You were just, you kind of needed it, but I'm kind of sorry, because his dad is the magistrate of Alderheart.
You can tell him all you want. I will defend the decision. Stop being a whiny turd and grow up.
But, fine. That's from Talon. Leo just kind of looks at you and gives you a thumbs up.
You are old enough, and we are walking around in constant danger. Whining is not helpful to anybody. What you could, if you are not going to step up and help us when things are going wrong, at the very least, stay out of the way and keep quiet.
Let him have his moments, and then we can put him together. We go and eat.
What? I
You're
don't
not
have any.
you haven't had a Snickers.
You would remember Talon is a very fat kid. He definitely takes on his dad.
Zenzin holds out a Snickers. Why not? Here you go.
Okay. Thank you. I don't know if I'm supposed to have chocolate, but I'll have it anyway.
The official inventor of Snickers in this world. That's canon.
Absolutely. Someone had to do it. Might as well be a barbarian on a mountainside. Yep.
I thought it was going to be a payday because it has it's more nuts.
True. Or just trail mix. Yeah. But everything here is trail mix. All right. So you guys are finally back on the road, heading back towards Alderheart. You are about a day away from the avium, where you'd be able to tell that Leo is kind of somewhat hesitant to go home right now empty-handed, and after being kidnapped and all that, but he did find the perch guard, so he did a little bit of good. Is there anything you guys want to do before you get to the avium? Technically, you have 1 day of travel and 1 night sleep.
I think Zenzin's just going to keep watching.
Okay.
So when we get there, who is going to be doing the talking? Are we still stuck with me doing the talking to this council? Do we let Muck do it?
I think
unsure
talking is a bad idea.
What was that? Didn't hear that.
Need somebody more diplomatic, I think.
Yes, I can be a little bit blunt. I understand that. Just that stupid people make me very angry sometimes.
In the back, you're gonna hear Muck. You're gonna hear Muck say, "Well, there's a lot of them in Alderheart. Good luck."
Well, just like me, Muck, you need to be keeping your tongue stuck inside your mouth and not flapping around saying equally stupid things, insulting the people that we are trying to make a deal with.
Is
right.
So,
here? How about you and I both take your own advice then?
I think that is a good idea for both of us.
Yeah. Right. That's going to be a challenge. I like
think
a good
so.
Challenge.
Maybe, they can live without me in the room in theory. They cannot do it without you in the room. So more of a challenge for you, I think. I am probably less important to this scenario.
That means I'm going to need to bathe, isn't it?
Well, we didn't want to say, but yes.
Fine. As long as it's warm, that's all I care. Maybe something pretty there too. He's gonna side-eye wink Irma.
Where we just were, there was plenty of fire for you to heat up some water. I have all the water you could ever need. You should have asked.
Well, that's a good thing. All the water? That's a lot of water.
I have all the water.
Yeah.
Unlimited, you might say.
Right. And you just keep that in your imagination?
Literally see Bronobi just look, and he just turns on the geyser setting. And
that's exactly what I was about to say. He basically gets the water and just starts it pouring out and just holds it there, holding eye contact with Mark while the water just keeps on going and going.
Like a little 5-year-old with the garden hose, like, what does this trigger do?
Immediately, Orwin is just going to look at you and go, how long have you had that?
I just use it for drinking, but I've had it for some time.
He's going to point it to the smoking remains that you could have probably helped put out, and you never did.
You see, this is why you are the brains and not me.
Oh, Bronobi, you could have used that up there. We could have had a skating rink. Oh.
You see, Zenzin, this water.
Yeah.
The water starts forming a puddle, and you'll see Zenzin splashing. Bird. Playing in it. Why not?
Great. Now it's a bird bath.
I mean, I guess I have had it since I was left with nothing. So sometime since then.
It's like Zenzin has a bird bath, and suddenly, look, she's actually a dove.
He'll look over at Irma and say, "Did I steal this as well? You want to tell any people in authority that I stole something else?"
I mean, I assume you stole it. I don't know how else you would have gotten that.
That does bring up a couple of questions.
My point is, Irma, we are supposed to be on the same side. When we are talking with people in uniforms, maybe don't go around telling everybody that I have stolen something that they want, especially when it's gone and we no longer have to be tied to it.
And yet the fox was the actual thief, and yet clear. That's impressive.
Love it. All right, so who's talking? We never did decide, did we?
No, we got distracted. Come on,
well,
someone in this party has to have a charisma better than -1.
Yeah, it was Brucey. And Sky.
Oh, that's right.
The charisma based.
Yeah. Just make us level 6 already. I'll up my charisma.
Well, the problem is you're not hitting 6 until you're done with the bird castle.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
And also, I'm not using my stats on bloody charisma. What a waste.
Well, on a good note, worst comes to worst, Orwin, I can talk to myself. He is the bard. His is actually not terrible, I don't believe, but we can always do what we did before, is have you talk for him, and I'll just roll. We'll figure it out. All right. So the very first night of camping, you guys have a nice, easy time because there's lots of you. I don't need to make you roll. Eventually, you do make your way to the good old avium, where a very happy Leo finally just like nods and smiles and says, "Thanks, guys. If you find any on that list again, can you just send a message or something to me? I'll come get it because well, after I report to the boss, I think I'm probably going to be shipped back out here till I find something. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to try and stay here for at least a week and visit the parents because they don't know where I am. And well, being taken was not part of what I thought was going to happen when I took this job, but it is what it is. Thanks, guys. If you come to the avium again to visit or anything, I'd be happy to show you around.
Goodbye and safe journey to you.
Bye. And I can't remember if I have an actual picture. I think I have a picture of the avium for everyone. The avium. Picture.
Waiting for a boom 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 Discord.
Boom boom boom.
Ooh,
no, it's in Roll20. So for our new person, the avium is. Give me 1 second here. It's a college of magical arts with a wide range of subjects available for study. This is basically like any Call College, Strixhaven, Hogwarts. It's Humblewood's magical school. This is basically where, it's where if you want to learn how to be a mage, sorcerer, any type of magic is done here. Some clerics come here to learn, paladins. It's pretty much anything magical that you need to learn. Magic is somewhat regulated here. You will find warlocks every now and then. Most of them are frowned upon unless they are registered with the avium.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, none of us are warlocks, so obviously not. We'd have charisma.
True.
I did think about making a warlock, I'd be honest.
Or a bard. A bard would have been good too. Yep. Or a sorcerer. Yep.
Hey, dumb question. Mm-hmm. The lady that left the note and the sending stone and everything, is that the same lady that basically is a warlock of the lantern or something like that? Yay, I remembered something. Okay. You mentioned warlocks, and I was like, oh shit, there's that lantern. And I was like, who got the lantern?
Her lantern is her patron.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remembered something. Yeah. I'm happy.
Yeah, the warlock, the lantern warlock is one of my favorite. It's like basically if you need a scout, to me, it's one of the best scouts because the lantern helps you find your path.
You're saying we should steal the lantern?
Well, I gave one of you an opportunity to become an extra level of 1 warlock, but you didn't like its attitude and threw it away.
It wasn't that I didn't like the attitude. I just Hester didn't understand the attitude.
Exactly. Yep. Yep. It wanted someone to actually talk to and communicate and see if you were better than its previous user. Well, person, and you two did not get along, so it stopped talking to you.
It's not my fault the lantern god is a dick.
Most warlock patrons are. Yep. Okay. All right. So I'll show you guys on the map where you currently are. Not too far. To help make things a little easier for you. So you're at the Avium. You've technically not done the path from the Avium to Alderheart before, because when you're at Alderheart, you were teleported via plants to the Avium. Whether or not you want to go see if that professor is still there to send you back, that is up to you.
Or you the can professor just send us to Bracken Mills so we can just retire in our homes.
That's another choice. Or it's just Brennan will speed the 3-day journey up and get you to Alderheart. Either way,
how many? If we speed it up, how many combat sessions are we going to have back to back?
Well, technically, because you asked for a combat session while you're on the mountain, Brandon didn't have you one when you got to the way station. So you've technically already done the extra. Yeah. No, that's fine. Combat's pretty much now when you do something stupid or the story tells you to, not just for filler. Unless you want filler. Okay. I have lots of filler prepped. Yeah.
Sweet. I mean, 3 days through the woods. I think that's at least 9 combat sessions. Should take us like a couple of weeks to get through
it. True.
Galeo will never say no to combat.
I know. But we've done a lot of combat going up the mountain and back down the mountain, so I think an RP session is good. Because we haven't had a full RP one in a while. Okay.
But Zenzin, remember, he said if we do something stupid. So when the opportunity comes,
would like to do something stupid. That's up to you.
It's like, hey, I'm going to pick up this rock and throw it through a window. Combat session. Let's go.
Yep. Excellent. Or arrested, and then it's a trial.
No.
No. They wouldn't arrest me. They'd have to kill me.
It all depends on who tries to arrest you, sir.
Nah. Yeah. It's gonna be a fight. Whole time Hester's like, you'll never take me alive, copper.
It's like, really?
Then they just cast sleep on me. It's like, all right. Yep. I just wake up in jail. I'm like, damn it. I didn't plan on that.
It's like, oh, they're smarter than me. No. Okay. So yeah, is there anything you guys want to go over before you get to Alderheart? That's basically all I really want to know.
I can see Hester being persecuted for his, way of thinking.
Nah.
Or most of them are just going to
machines industry. What the hell's wrong with you?
What? You're trying to what with what?
Technology versus faith.
Take his head. Yeah, I don't understand any of it. Throw him off. Send him to the mines. He just built everything.
Mine?
Exactly.
Mine.
All right. So nobody wants to do anything along the way or anything?
We can. I mean, Bronobi will hunt something to feed little fatty.
Okay.
Give him a whole pig or something.
Okay. All right. Then yeah. Do you want to do that first night, second night, third night?
Let's do that first night.
You want to do that the first night?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have a thing that says I can hunt a certain amount, do I? I don't think so. I was hoping my background feature might have had something like you can successfully hunt every day.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
So if you're going to do it at night, which I assume you are, can I just have a lovely survival roll? And are you taking anyone with you?
Can I offer you a nature roll instead of survival?
Sure.
Because remember Bronobi, because he's good with nature.
Yep.
Okay, that's a 20 dirty. A filthy,
20.
nasty 20.
What's your passive perception?
Oh, don't ask me that. It's terrible.
Yeah, I know.
It's 9.
He's hunting at night, so there's no light, and he doesn't have dark vision.
Hang on. But Jeremy is spotting me, and with his and that's a natural 20. Natural 20 from Jeremy, and he has limited telepathy, meaning he's able to tell me where things are.
Okay. All right. Give me 1 minute here.
Yeah.
It's good to know he's your doorbell cam.
Okay. Yeah, let me find. Okay. Oh, well, this will work. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You do know I reward nat 20s when the time comes for it. So that is one of these times. Secret room, please.
Ooh.
Come on down. We'll be 5-10 minutes, guys. So if you need a break, by all means.
All right.
Oh, cool.
Roll 20. Nat 20s are important. Okay.
When Jeremy got the nat 20 though, and not me.
That's okay though. This actually kind of works a little bit better. So, while you were in the middle of hunting at night for some food for a fat guy, is there anything specific?
That's what I officially call him.
Fat talent. Or the fat magistrate's son. Anyway, is there anything specific you would be trying to hunt for? And do you think you would have? Do you think you would have hunted in this area before? Okay.
No, I'd say no. I haven't hunted in this area before. Okay. Yeah, ideally, I wanted a pig just because it's a symbol of him being a fat little piggy.
Understood. So we're probably like a half of the way to Alderheart by now, just off the path. Okay. At some point in time during your hunt, you get a feeling in the back of your mind from Jeremy telling you to turn around.
I've learned to trust Jeremy. I would turn around straight away.
Behind you, you see a very large... Give me a history roll.
Okay, I'm good at history. Let's use this dice. 15.
Okay. You see what you know to be an ancient fey spirit of Humblewood behind you. It's more commonly known as the Looper in various tales told by hunters throughout the wood. It's mostly a docile creature that appears really to help lost or injured travelers. But it also sometimes will come across hunters when they're in the middle of hunting, if you're in an area protected by the creature. This is technically...
So it doesn't want me to hunt.
You're not too sure. It's technically a fey creature, which are very, very rare. It's kind of like a spirit of the wood where you currently are. I'll show you in Roll20 what it looks like. It's a big doe.
You're showing everyone that, though.
That's fine. They won't know what it is.
Okay.
It's basically like a massive multicolored deer, elk. It's kind of hard to tell. It does have wings. It does have antlers. It is definitely walking, and it's got a long tail.
Now, obviously, Bronobi has his bow and arrow up at this point. He lowers them, very obviously lowers them, and then would take like a couple of cautious steps towards this guy.
Okay. You see this creature stand like pretty much like up full, chest out front, but then he gives you a little nod. Bronobi Horne. If you look to your left and aim at about 4 o'clock, your quarry is right there. It's hidden. But if you strike true, you will feed your party tonight. I only ask you not to go over to the right. There's a couple cubs that have separated from their mother, and they are quite hungry too. Please do not disturb them.
Did you want me to provide some food to them?
That's
some
what
water?
I am here for.
Plenty of water. Okay.
No, they're a little more scared of you than you are of them. Sorry. The name is Russellbuck. I am the guardian of these woods.
Right. I'm sorry for intruding on your territory. I was not aware.
Not intruding, but I care for those who cannot care for themselves, and you are quite capable. I knew your aunt when she was a... Did we make her? She was a tender. She was quite good at her job.
I did not know she had ever traveled this far.
She traveled far and wide, my friend. And I was saddened when she died. But she swore an oath to me long ago. I think you are also ready for that oath. Will you protect those that will not protect themselves in these woods? Only hunt when you need to for food, or for defense of your friends and family.
How large an area do you cover? Because obviously hunting is something I do a lot of. Are you suggesting I only ever hunt anywhere, or just in this one area?
It's more of a... There are some people who hunt for sport. That I do not approve of. Hunting for sport just for the sake of hunting and killing is not right for the wood. It is not right for the creatures.
I have to admit I have done some hunting for sport in the past, but this adventure that I am currently on I am seeing things a little bit differently. I'm meeting so many different types of people.
Yes, more and more each day I can see.
When this mission is over, I think I want to come back here. Is that something I can do?
I can be grateful of the help, yes. But if you can, help deal with the Scorched Grove first. Figure out what's going on. Yeah. Help those around you. help those that you normally would not help. And if you swear to me you will, I will provide you with something to help you in that endeavor.
You have my word. I have seen on this journey that there is no future left if this problem is not fixed.
Yeah. Good. I will take your oath as I once did for your aunt. Come, take my antler.
He reaches up super tentatively to put a hand on his antler. He doesn't. Okay. Is Bronobi sitting there taking it literally like, is he saying take his antler? No, sure.
Rip it off. Yep. Rip it off, sir.
So,
as soon as you touch it, his head.
Yeah.
He basically like shakes his head, and the antler in your hands turns into a golden bow. It's the oath bow. So you can add the oath bow to your inventory, sir.
Consider it added. I shall look it up.
And as soon as he takes it, he gives you another nod, and then he just vanishes.
Thank you. And then he's going to turn to the exact coordinates that this guy said, and he's going to fire off a shot.
Give me an attack roll with advantage, please.
That is a natural 20.
All right. Perfect. Let's go back up.
Okay.
You got camp food. Okay.
He's about to release some new books, and it's going to be amazing.
All right. So eventually, you guys see Bronobi come back with a massive boar around his back.
Little help, please. I'm not as strong as I once was.
Like this dire boar is the size of him. This is the size of Bronobi.
Zenzin just slings it over one shoulder. So like, where do you want it?
I'm assuming someone has, given it's dark, someone's lit a fire at this point.
Yeah, easily. Yeah, Orwin's here, and definitely.
Well, I think this is going to take some work from everyone to prepare it. So let's get this thing a cooking.
Zenzin will pop it down near the fire.
Mm-hmm.
And what I've got, great axe. And with the great axe, we'll just start separating it. Doing like the big bulk of like, right, there's the legs off, there's the head off, there's that, split it down the spine.
Yes.
So other people can do the finesse work of actually like filleting and stuff.
Okay.
If you want, with how big it is and everything, Hester can fucking words. I can hook the boar onto like a spear, and then or actually, hang on. Words. I have a thing. Cool. I actually have a lance that I have mounted to Bubo.
Yep.
So what I could do is like impale the boar and then rotate the lance over the fire to like cook it that way.
Yeah. I believe it's called a spigot.
There we go. That's the word I was looking for. I was like, if I just describe it, someone will figure out what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay. I just chop legs off.
Orwin's just like staring at you going, how? I've never seen anything that big before.
One very good shot was... I don't... I just... Sometimes when you are on, you are on. And I was definitely on tonight.
Interesting.
Okay. Clap you around the shoulders. Good hunting.
You sound happy. It's weird.
I'm sorry about that. I will try and be less happy next time.
No, I like it. It's just you're usually quite grumpy, and at nighttime you yell at people. I like it. Sorry. Never mind. Thanks for the food.
I am never grumpy.
The fat kid is literally ignoring all of you and just running to the meat. Like he's almost like grabbing it before it's cooked. Because I don't know if actually the bird folk can eat raw meat in this game. I don't know.
Well, if they're a predator type, I would think so.
I would think so too. I can't remember. I think he's Gallus. So we'll say it's going to be cooked for him. I think the magistrate was a Gallus. Yeah. Yeah, I think he looked like a pigeon. Okay. So yeah, you guys have lovely camp meat. I would assume Irma's probably going to turn most of it into breakfast stew or some sort of food. But Irma, you have enough food here to last you a while.
Yeah, Irma doesn't cook much with meat, so she'll definitely want some help with that.
That's true too. Forgot about that.
Because Irma doesn't really.
Yep.
Yeah.
Grubs and seeds. Right.
Well, since it's essentially wild pork, Gowther's going to take out a jar and start collecting some of the fat. Just be like, ooh, lard.
Good idea. Yep, perfect. If you guys want to do anything with the tusks or skin, the hide, I'll let you figure that out. You can sell it too. Because a wild boar the size of like 6 feet long is a lot. But it tastes delicious. And it's definitely shut Talon up for the first time since he was got let go. Muck, on the other hand, is just like carving things off with his spectral daggers. And just, yeah. It's been a while since we had anything like this. I can get used to this. Maybe I should get used to this. As long as I don't get as fat as that one. We'll be fine.
I don't know if I can catch something quite this good every time, but this will last us a while and no need to kill anything else for a little bit.
But yeah, I'm just happy I'm nice and safe and warm.
Right. I was gonna ask as a with that boar and everything, so that way it doesn't rot. I think Irma would have access to the spell Gentle Repose, and so I would
so it doesn't rot.
Yeah, because what I'm thinking, because in another game, my character has access to Gentle Repose, but what we could do is after we cook it and everything like that, since Irma would have to prepare the spell, then tomorrow morning she prepares that. And then she could ritual cast it on everything. And then I could take all of that and shove it in the bag of holding. So that way it doesn't rot. And then we can carry it all.
Yeah, Irma could probably do that.
Cool. And then we have 10 days to do something with it or pull it out and have Irma recast it again.
Yeah. Cool.
Do you think, I don't know if Irma would have the idea to do that. Would Hester have the idea? Would Hester ask Irma if she could do something like that? Because I don't know if Irma would just think of that herself.
Here,
Arcana roll for both of you.
That's what it's either Arcana or a nature roll from Irma to see if she would know that if that would work or not. Because that's more of a nature base to know if the spell would work. An Arcana for Hester to think of it, but I think nature from Irma to see if that would work or not.
That's a 12.
It's a 19 for Arcana.
The Arcana is enough that you'd probably figure it out. Whether or not I want a religion roll from you, please, to see if Hester knows about that spell.
Religion roll for me?
Yeah. That's a cleric spell. I don't know. Do you
23?
think you would know? Okay. 23 is enough to be able to figure out, you've probably seen someone do that at some point. You probably don't know exactly what it is. But between the two of you, I'm okay with saying that'll work out. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll, Hester will offer up that as a thing.
Cool.
So that way we have food on the go that's already cooked and ready to go, and not gonna rot.
I'm around meat in your bag.
Horns and shit.
Okay. All right. Well, come morning, you guys have a lot of freshly prepared meat that is now good to go for a little bit. You have about a day's journey left to Alderheart. So I'll just take one quick survival roll for who's ever out front with advantage. I can even just have Orwin do it, because he's got the best bonus of most things. Because he is level 6.
Which roll?
Survival. Orwin has a +7.
So does Gowther.
Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna see if Bubo would have that, but nope. You need wisdom for that.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I only got +3.
21 survival.
Ooh, okay. That's enough to be able to at least stay on the path without wandering off, even though it is a road. But I figured a nat 1 might make you guys run into something stupid. But you didn't.
Oh, run into something stupid? Hang on.
I know.
Oh,
nope, you're still good. All right. Along the way, how much do you think you would have filled in Gowther and Zenzin about Alderheart? Because this is the first time they've actually going to be here. Did you want to tell them anything about the place, or do you want them to experience it all in its glory when they first get to the roots?
Glory.
Glory.
Let me. Okay, if I roll high, hang on, I'm gonna roll a d20. If I roll high, I'm gonna spill the beans. Okay.
It's also up to them whether or not they would ask you anything.
Yeah. I mean, Hester would probably be talking about it. So Hester's originally from Alderheart, and then a few years ago they left Alderheart, and then they recently came back because of the story and everything. So they would more or less just be not describing every single thing about it, but just being like, oh, I'm from there, and like we were just there and everything, and it was kind of cool to be back, and this is what happened while we were there, and
he definitely almost didn't pass out and fall off. Nope.
That never happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
Zenzin would be listening with great interest to anything you're saying.
But would they understand any of it?
Probably not. They're still fascinated.
I think it would be similar to like if they've never been to Alderheart and I'm describing it, it'd be the same way as like someone who's never been to Disney World and you're describing what it's like. It's like, okay, I kind of get the idea, but it's like until you've been there, it's like you don't really know what the feeling is and what it's like.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I just like it's like faceless names that you're dropping, though. That's how I feel it is. It's like, okay, who's this again? Okay, and what did they do again? And who's this?
Yeah. Or someone's like super excited about a TV show and they're telling you all about it and you've never seen the show. You're just like, okay, I kind of know what you're talking about.
Which is every nerd trying to describe anime.
Yep.
Which has never happened to anybody in here ever.
No, never.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're like, don't look behind me. Don't look behind me. Don't look behind me.
Yeah. So basically, they're going to fill you in a little bit about Alderheart. It's got like pretty much like 7 to 8 different layers. Starts with the Underfall. The roots are the slums of Alderheart, and within these shabby tunnels, characters will see the destitute refugees and communities of locals living in poverty. So you're going to see a whole bunch of, as you get closer and closer, you're going to notice like as you travel 3 days in, the tree just starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're going to hit the roots about 4 hours before you get to where you actually ascend. This thing's massive. The roots are over top of the canopy of the other trees that are also still quite high. This tree itself, you'd be able to tell if you climbed to the very top, you'd be almost on par with the altitude that you live at. This is almost the size of the mountain that you just came down. It's got pulleys left, right, and center, a whole bunch of like weird escalators that you're probably learning the word for the first time. You go from one to another to another to another. You're over an hour just ascending to get past the Underfall, and you're almost 2 hours to get to the Trunk Market. This is not a quick journey up. There's guards everywhere. But as you guys finally start getting into Alderheart again, the last time you were here, you did help out, and they called you the what did they name you?
The greatest people in the world.
I believe it was God's favorite.
I think it was the Defenders of Alderheart. Something like that. You're definitely, as you guys start walking and going through, you're being recognized, or at least a couple of you are, from when you first left. Most of the people were cheering you as you left for the first time in most of your lives. A couple of them are recognizing that, oh, right, you guys are coming back from wherever you went. Most of them didn't see you leave because you went through a tree, but they remember you coming back into Alderheart before. So you are getting a couple waves from certain people, and you guys would remember that there's a market on the ground that is being created down here, and it's been about a week, I think, since you guys have been here, just over a week. And yeah, they've definitely done a few new stalls and whatnot, and more merchants, and it seems to be that these guys are still quite impoverished and not doing as well as you'd probably had hoped. And it looks like there are at least no signs of bandit activity, because last time you guys came through here, most of it was either destroyed or on fire.
So is this whole area kind of just the places we see the names of, right?
Yeah, this is, it's just basically, I said this before, think of this as like Carney Central. This is just all humble folks. So you're getting a lot of Jerbeen, a lot of Mapa, pretty much anyone that's their families and their houses have been destroyed by all the fires and they don't know where to go.
And all the food is
Bronobi.
Yeah.
I say Bronobi inspired by what
good
his
farmers
little experience. Oh, am I muted?
No, we can hear you.
Yep, you're good.
Oh, sorry.
I think we were just ignoring you. Sorry.
No, totally fair. Totally fair.
I was listening for a change.
I keep muting the big when I'm typing. That's annoying. Bronobi he feels a bit inspired following something that just happened to him. He's going to walk around to each of these 8 stalls, and he's just going to hand the person in charge 10 gold for each of them. So 80 gold he's just going to hand over.
Wow.
Okay.
And just say, this is, you look like you could use this a bit more than me. And so try and help bring each other up. Fuck the man, fuck the system.
Right. Just to let you know, 10 gold to these people who make maybe a silver a week is a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know. I realize.
Yes.
That's why it's like, well, bugger it. This is like Elon Musk giving me $10 million. Nothing to him. Hugely life-changing for me.
Correct. Okay. Can I have a perception roll, please, as this happens?
And what Bronobi doesn't know is he's actually funding a criminal empire.
It's highly possible. It is quite highly possible.
Well, I only got an 11, but with Jeremy on my shoulder, he got a 22 and can tell me if I've missed something, potentially.
You haven't missed something, but you're getting a lot of like looks that of people going, he's got money. A lot of money. He's throwing it around and he's flashing it.
And Bronobi was never seen again after he goes behind that one shed.
I expected that. Bronobi's Bronobi doesn't think that way. He just thinks he's going to be helpful. So he
puts his The only thing working for you is some of these people know who you technically are. Not maybe your name, but they know a little bit about you. And like almost immediately, like maybe by the 6th or 7th, you have someone you hear running behind you, and they are immediately tackled to the ground. And one just like Mawpaw comes up and just goes, "Not him. He's helping. Leave him alone. We can deal with you later." And you just see the look of like a tiny little Gerbine just go, "Oh, right. Sorry, my bad." And just like scampers away and runs and like drops a knife.
Hang on. Since Bronobi sees this, he is going to try and sleight of hand 5 silver into this kid's pocket without the kid even knowing he's done it.
Roll with advantage then, please, sir. He's being held to the ground. Yeah.
Oh, I got 2 13s anyway, so it's a 16.
Sure.
So I guess it's that I don't want the people protecting me to realize I've done it.
That's fine.
Or even random people to think, oh, here's an easy mark. Let's go. Get tackled, and he'll give me money too.
Yep. Okay. Perfect. Sure. Whether or not you notice him seeing it, but you do give it to him.
Okay. Cool. 5 silver is in his pocket.
Okay. Perfect. Everyone around you is just like staring at you, thanking you. Like a couple go to the floor and like kiss your hooves. This is a grand gesture that they've never seen before.
Now, I would be like, oh my God, please leave me alone. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't make it a big deal. Bronobi is lapping this up.
Okay.
He's like, please, it is nothing. It is the least I can do. Oh, no, you shouldn't. Oh, thank you so much.
And Bronobi becomes the governor of California.
You can take inspiration for that one, sir. Perfect. All right. What's the rest of you doing when you see Bronobi just start being generous?
Gowther's going to head to any of the food stands saying like, ooh, different types of bread. Pretzel.
Best kind of bread.
I would hope that after being given 10 gold, that, a vendor might give anyone in my party free food. Just a thought.
Yeah, he would actually go with Bronobi and kind of collect any food that they're going to give to more bread, please. Yes, thank you. Come back, big old arms full of pretzels. Like, anyone want one? No? Okay.
Irma will take one if you're offering.
Okay, one.
Point to the stall. There's more there. Eventually, one day, Irma starts her own pretzels chain.
Yeah. Pretzels with grubs on them, yeah.
Yeah. Pretzels and grubs. Get your protein and your salt and your bread all in one. Perfect. All right. Well, you guys eventually, after Bronobi spends a lot of time lavishing in praise, you make your way to the main gates of Alterheart, where the guards there look at you and look at Oren and nod and go, "Oh, you guys are back? Good. I shall send word up with you to the Bird Council. I've been told to keep an eye out for you all. Good to see." He's going to do a head count. You're missing 1, I think? Or 2?
Yes, Sky wasn't with us until after, was she?
Time.
Or was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope. You met Sky.
So it's just Raynard.
Yeah. You met Sky after. Or was it here? No, it was here. You met Sky here. She did leave with you, but she went through the tree with you, so it was after you were the Defenders of Alterheart. It was after that. Yep. When you first pulled a card from the deck and got Jeremy, she was there for that. Okay, perfect. So Zenzin and Gowther, you finally are met the bottom of Alderheart, and as you look up, you probably will fall over. They put you into some sort of contraption that is ropes, rocks, and looks like something. Someone's pulling a lever, and a massive rock is starting to descend from the tree as it pulls you up counterweight. And it looks like you're going to be going up in this thing for a long, long, long time. And we're going to go for break and then come back with you guys finally getting back to Alderheart.
Yay.
Huzzah! But maybe somebody else in the party can use the other one. Speaking of the other one, while you guys are going up your journey in this lovely contraption, first I want to know how Hester's feeling going back up again. Home.
Not nearly as nervous as they were
last time. No. Okay.
Yeah, they're not nearly as nervous and worried this time because they've not only been up in Alderheart before, recently, but because of the nest charm and going up in that, they're getting more used to being at a height.
Yeah.
So it's not as mentally straining.
Yeah, you're not hyperventilating now. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Can I have perception rolls from everybody, please? It's not a high DC.
That's that one.
Okay.
21.
I got a 3. Jeremy got a 19.
Okay. It technically wasn't for you this time, but yes, sorry.
15.
Okay. And one from Hester.
I think I got an 11.
I'm 11. Yeah. Okay. The DC was 10. Not even that. Even a 5, you'd notice. Everyone except Irma. Probably because Irma's a lot smaller and you're probably not looking up. You're probably just sitting down, resting. You definitely notice that Bronobi's got a new bow. Another bow, I should say.
Very nice.
He didn't have this one yesterday. He got it. You'd probably thinking back now, when he had the bow on his back, he had 2 bows with him.
And this one's shiny and gold.
This one's pretty.
Pretty. He's pretty.
Kind of looks like it's made
pretty
out of
vacant.
Kind of looks like it's made out of an antler.
Don't think Zenzin would comment beyond maybe sort of pretty.
Yep. But Hester definitely does clock it. Same with the rest of you, but except for Irma. Poor short Irma. I would assume Muck probably wouldn't really pay attention too much to it. You're definitely getting side glances from Orwin. He'd be about the only one who's kind of eyeing it and giving it a little finger and going, huh.
Orwin's probably where did he steal this one from?
Yeah, kind of. Interesting. I won't ask yet, but I'd love to hear the story at some point.
Given what I currently know about Bronobi as Gowther, I'm like, who'd you steal that from?
Who did I steal what from?
It's like that shiny bow.
Ah, that was granted to me by a spirit from the forest.
I'll take
He's
insight.
just got a nod and just looking like, yep, you stole that one too. From a spirit in the forest.
I'll take insight rolls. Insight or history?
With 27.
Okay. Yeah, he's telling the truth. As far as he knows, he's telling the truth.
But would I think that someone who's stole stuff and said he got something for free be telling the truth though?
From your backstory, I'm gonna probably assume, maybe you've seen something similar to what he described. You probably know that they're out there. Maybe not you've come across a spirit in the forest, but there'd be definitely something within your history that's pinging through.
Not that he didn't meet a spirit, but that the spirit gave him something.
Oh, true. Then yeah, I'd still say yes. You would think with that role that he's definitely telling the truth about that part.
It's like, yeah, he's still something from a spirit. Oh. And I'm going to immediately eat. And because I feel so awkward about the spirit, I'm like, I'm just going to scarf down another thing of bread just because, like, oh God, oh God, oh God.
Who else in the party used a bow? Was it Hester?
Yes. Orwin, to some extent, like a crossbow for Irma. Orwin has a hand crossbow.
Renard technically had a short bow.
Right? Yeah.
And I can't use a longbow now, so.
No. I don't know if Hester can use a longbow. I don't think so.
I can.
Okay, I thought
because one of my species traits.
Yes.
Doesn't make it heavy for me.
Correct.
The hunter's
Hester, do you? I know you have a bow. Is yours particularly good? Because I have this spare one now, which is quite good. I don't need it.
It's a +1 longbow.
Exactly.
Hester has a +1 longbow.
I thought so. Okay.
I thought so, but I thought I'd check.
Yep.
Okay, no problem. I will sell it or find somebody to give it to.
What's going on with the new one? Did you make that?
Somebody wasn't paying attention.
No, Hester notices it, but Hester notices it, but isn't like going to draw attention to it until it makes sense to ask something about it, because Hester's always tinkering with shit and everyone's just leaves them alone with whatever it is that they're creating and everything, and they don't want to look what I made.
Like,
do you want to hold it? It's pretty cool. The forest spirit gave it to me.
The fact that Hester has ADHD.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Hester will look at it. I don't know if I can cast Identify on it and just figure out what's going on with it.
That's up to Bronobi if he wants to let you spend 10 minutes with that as you ascend.
Well, we've got nothing but time as we're walking up this very large tree. So go nuts. That's why I let you hold it. If you want to see what it's like, maybe give you some ideas for your own creations.
Oh, yes, thank you. Yeah, let me take a look.
That's what it looks like. After 10 minutes of taking a look, a name comes across when you're looking at this thing. It's called the Oath Bow. When you actually say the oath, swift defeat to my enemies. Basically, for 7 days, it will target and track that enemy for you. When he makes a ranged attack with that weapon against his sworn enemy, he has advantage on the roll. In addition, the target benefits from half cover or 3 covers. It gains no benefit, and he doesn't suffer disadvantage due to a long range. And they take an extra 3d6 piercing damage. When your sworn enemy while your sworn enemy lives, you have disadvantage on attack rolls with any other weapon.
And it's apparently a +2 bow.
Yes. It doesn't say it is, and I put it on the character and it didn't add an extra +2. It's probably because it does an extra 3d6, but that's a 1 creature a day, which makes no sense to me. So +2 I'm happy with.
Yeah, you'd almost only pull it out when you've got a sworn enemy, and then you'd put it away for the spare.
Yeah, you're only gaining an extra +1 to attack and damage without using the actual ability. I'm okay with that. Because it's technically a rare item, so it's purple. Sorry, very rare.
Oh, very rare. That makes sense.
Yeah, it should be.
Is anyone else noticing on this picture, like the background at the moment on Roll20, that one of those trees looks like it's about to eat the whole town?
It's a weird one, I know.
And I could have gone way ruder on that, thought it was something else.
Yeah.
The writer's rest.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird one. So, you guys all learned that on the trip up. And you guys finally are dropped off at the trunk market. From there, the trunk market, you would know, is a long descending spiral all the way up to the council plaza. By the time you guys get here, it is... You guys left early. You're still... Yeah, you'd be pushing like 6 p.m. by the time you finally get to the trunk market. So you definitely need a night before you'd probably be allowed to talk to the council. Unless you rushed there, but you're still another 4 to 5 hours ascending on foot. So you'd probably get there late. You could probably hit the Canopy Market and see Eliza and stay with her again before going to the plaza in the morning. That's up to you. Or you can unload all your shit and buy stuff in the trunk market.
I think it would make sense to Eliza. To do some shopping early tomorrow. Let's go see Eliza again. We know we get comfortable bedding there.
Okay. Right. While you guys are walking up and through the trunk market and finally making your ascent, can I have perception rolls from everybody, please? Actually, I should say perception rolls from Irma, Hester, and Bronobi. The other two, this makes no sense for you.
Okay, That's an 8.
Okay. That's also
what's your passives?
13.
Okay.
16.
Okay. Your
9.
passive would work for this too. Okay. Irma, you are the only one to notice in a tiny little corner of the trunk market, you see someone you haven't seen in a while. You probably didn't think she'd ever show up here, but it looks like Susan of the Swamp is setting up a little stall in the trunk market. And it says Susan's Fortunes.
I mean, if we're passing her, like wave.
Okay.
Is Susan the witch
she was
that
Yippers summoned a little imp and her house burned down.
Yay!
Who gave you guys?
Cool.
Yeah, she's the one who gave you guys the potions and the wicker basket of holding that Reynard now has with all the potions.
Yay!
Yep.
Damn, Reynard.
Yep, everything she gave you, you didn't even really use.
Yeah. I have 1 potion of healing.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, and a periaptive health, whatever that does.
I think that stabilizes you?
That sounds about right.
Or something pretty shit. Oh, it's a pendant I wear. I can take a magic action to regain 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
That's what it is.
In addition, I have advantage on saving throws to avoid or end poison condition. Yep. Huh. Totally forgot I had that.
Yeah. That's a handy one to have in the swamp where you met her and she gave it to you. Yeah.
It helps that Bronobi never gets hit. He just sits at the back and everyone else takes damage.
Right. Never gets hit. We'll fix that.
Never, ever.
A couple of you would notice Irma waving to someone, whether or not you decide to take a look who it is. Irma, would you stop? She's in the middle of setting up. She doesn't see you. So if you're just going to wave...
If she seems like she's busy, then I wouldn't want to interrupt her.
Okay. Yeah, she's in the middle of just whatever stall she had open, kind of looks like maybe she hasn't been there that long. She's just in the middle of starting to put down her tiny little, it's kind of like a small yurt, basically, that she's really set up there. It doesn't look like she has a lot where she currently is. So whether or not she's staying in the tree, it's kind of hard to tell. But if you're not going to bother her, then you probably wouldn't wave, or do you think you still waved anyway?
I probably waved anyways, but I won't, stop and talk to her.
Okay. The rest of you see Irma wave at someone.
But would Irma make it a point, like, hey, is that Susan over there? I spot somebody.
Irma might mention it, just like, oh, hey, Susan. Susan's over there. And just kind of passing.
Well, the only ones who know who Susan is Hester and Bronobi. This is what Susan looks like.
Bronobi doesn't say it, so it doesn't matter.
No, Irma said she did say hi, Susan. So whether or not you heard her, that's up to you. Susan is a little hedge and has a tiny little beetle pet. I believe it was a beetle. Okay.
Is Susan friendly?
Who are you asking? Sorry, I would assume you're asking Irma.
I was asking Irma, yeah.
Is Susan friendly, Irma? That's what Zenzin was asking. Sorry, prepping in here.
And we will never know.
Brandon's going to say yes, quite friendly. It's okay.
Yeah, because I was going to say, Bronobi certainly didn't pay attention to Irma saying that. So
no. You probably would definitely get like a nod and yes.
Cool.
I'm sorry, is who friendly?
Susan. She said hello to Susan.
Oh, a good idea. If Susan is here, I want to go talk to her. Where is she?
She's right over there.
She waved.
In the big yurt.
Irma, stop being so unfriendly. Let's go.
I mean, all right.
Like we got
marches in.
All right.
Does she have clients or anything at the moment?
No, it looks like she's in the middle of maybe no one's came to talk to her, and maybe she's closing up a little early. You would know
Susan,
this is
is so good to see you. He says.
Yeah, you would know this is a completely. Sorry, this is a completely different atmosphere than the last time you saw her. She preferred to be alone to her work. So you would recognize that either her work's done or nothing was happening. Maybe she needs money, maybe she needs things. But for her to be here when she said she's going to go build somewhere else, this is something a little weird.
So Bronobi just yells out as he approaches, "It's so good to see you." And he says, "This is not the place I expected to see you again."
What? Oh, hi. You people. You're still alive? Well, that's good. Did you get my package? I put a lot of time and effort into that.
Package?
Yeah, the one that Reynard has. The wicker basket and all the potions. She's the one who mailed it here for you.
Yes, we definitely got that package. Thank you for that. Unfortunately, the person who was holding it has possibly stolen it and disappeared.
Oh, poop. Well, that's not good. That took me a couple days to get that going for you. That's fine. I can probably make you another one if you need it, but that's fine. I need a little bit of time. There's a few of you here. I don't recognize a few of you, but I do see a couple missing. Your little angry one's not here, and the one who liked to stab stuff's not here. That's fine. It happens.
We have some new friends now. A bunch of them, in fact.
Hello, new friends. I am Susan.
Hi, Susan. Hi.
The angry one, I believe, is in jail, and the other one just is the one that disappeared.
Oh, well, yeah. I had a feeling one of them was going to do something weird. That's fine, though. I kind of get hunches every now and then, and they were very nice to me. You guys did help me out, but my did burn down. But I've been trying to do my. She's gonna look around, and go experiments, but they have been weird. and I ran out of material, and, well, the woods are kind of crawling with a lot of... Have you guys seen a bunch of, like, weird fiery creatures?
Yes, too many of them. Here, if you need more materials, buy yourself something from the markets, and he'll give her 10 gold. He's just he's making it rain today.
Oh, well, if you're buying stuff, I do have a few things I could sell you.
No, that is a gift. That is a gift. You keep that 10 gold. That is for you. But here, because you are very useful at sometimes seeing things, I have somebody who might want to use that ability, and he's just going to grab Zenzin and try and sort of shove him, whether you allow that, and just sort of push you towards her.
She's gonna like in the middle of like grabbing a sack with a whole bunch of stuff in it to sell you and go, oh, okay, well that works too. But if you're looking to buy some stuff, I do have a few things here at a discount because I like you people.
I might be, but Zenzin needs to talk to you first. I think he has some.
She.
Hang on. She. Why am I saying he?
I don't know.
She has some things she needs to learn from you.
Zenzin, you are being shoved in front of this tiny little hedge girl, an older hedge, and Bronobi's telling you to talk to her.
Hi.
You're a tall one. Oh, wow. You have some, like the other one, a little bit of inner issues I can see. How can I help you? I do have stuff for sale, but I'm also somewhat of a good fortune teller. It's 1 gold to read your fortune, if you would like your fortune read.
Yeah. Fortune, please.
Oh, good. She like waves her hand, and her yurt just immediately asserts itself and folds out, and like almost like immediately she just makes her yurt not in the middle of being taken down and just like pops out and goes, come on in. She goes right in. Inside is pretty much, there's not a lot in here. It's pretty much just like a little bit of like a little tiny stump. It looks like she's kind of made it, her yurts like look like the inside of the actual the trunk market itself. A little stump to sit on, a little tree branch to set things on. She's just gonna like start putting up a couple vials of stuff and a couple other things that she had out there, and just go, I guess I'm open again for another hour, then I'll go. I need to see your palm, please. Well, I guess with you would be a claw. Right. Secret room, please.
Ooh.
Okay. Interesting. What do we have here? So what's your full name? Is it just Zenzin?
Just Zenzin. My parents didn't give me name.
I can see that you're used to you working with your claws. I can tell by your bearing and your... you have anger issues too, just like the other one. Interesting. Well, anger does have its uses.
I channel my anger. I fight things.
Yeah. They find you. I see old scars on here.
On mountain.
Ooh, that's a cold life.
I know no different.
Well, that is a good thing. This must be an interesting struggle for you internally coming down the mountain then. What brought you to... Is this the first time you've been around people? I can see that on this line here. Plus, you're shaking a little.
Yes, my parents died and I lived on mountain all alone. These people found me, saved me, And I thought, friends, let's go.
Interesting. Because it's really interesting because right now I don't see anything bad. The only thing I can see right now from you is you, unlike most of them, you're living your future right now. Your future's always been surviving on your own long enough to protect others. It seems you have others to protect now. That's going to be a fun struggle for you. The only thing I'm going to tell you, this isn't really anything about your future, but being alone does tend to, get lonely, but you also prefer it. Do you prefer being alone, or are you happy to have friends now?
I don't know yet. This is still too new.
Yeah. The only thing I see in your future is remember where you came from. Remember everything you've learned. And if the people you're with if you don't want to do something, you don't have to just because they make you or ask you to. It is okay to say no. And with those people outside, I'm pretty sure I see at some point you really need to say no to something. I don't know what it is, but if you don't say no, bad things might happen to them.
That's not good. I will say no. I will try to say no.
Good. That's all I see. I have a whole bunch of stuff here to sell, so if there's anything you would like, I have some healing potions. I have some potions that'll help if you fall. I have a weird sort of needle thing that if you put it on you, will inscribe a tattoo on you. I got a few things, but I don't know how much money you have. If you've been grown up on the mountain, I would assume probably not a lot.
I have 9 gold.
Oh, well, pester those people to come in and buy you something. You deserve stuff too.
Oh.
Well, let's go back up.
Well, cool. Thank you.
Yep.
High level character, or does that change when you get?
Okay.
Well,
as far as I know,
I'm getting level 10 with
Mm-hmm.
Artificer. Every +1 you put on an armor piece of a regular white item becomes a +2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think we're going to get to level 10.
You never know. As soon as you guys see Zenzin enter the tent itself on the inside goes dark, the flap closes, and you guys can't hear a single thing that's going on inside. She's in there for 2 or 3 minutes before she comes out.
She's lovely. She has lots of nice things, but I have no money.
How much money do you need? I have plenty of money.
How much money does Bronobi have?
Bronobi puts a hand to his money and puts a hand over it. Enough to help look after this group that I help trying to help keep me alive, obviously.
Well, probably some healing potions would be helpful for everybody. But
I agree with you. We should at least all have a healing potion available at all times. But why don't we have a look and see if there's anything else that might be of use? I just got myself this shiny new bow. Maybe everybody needs something.
You'd be able to tell that you guys have Muck and Talon here and Orwin. As soon as you guys start like talking and stopping, Orwin's just going to look at everybody and go, you guys do all this. I'm going to get Muck settled up top, and I'm going to take Talon home to his dad, if you don't mind. I'll meet you guys up there, if that'll work.
Orwin, try not to hit him on the way there. I know he's a little shit, but...
Well, some of the people here might know him, so I'm pretty sure I shouldn't. Yes, I know. I want to speed this along and get him away from us as soon as possible.
Good. Try if you get a reward, well, make sure the old man pays up, I say.
Right. True. Yeah. I'll see what I can do. I will catch you guys at Eliza's place. I'll find her.
It is Eliza.
Eliza, right? Okay. Muck just pretty much just goes, meh. She sounds hot. Let's go. I don't know if these guys told you about Eliza yet, but she is a cat folk. She's not from Humblewood. She's from a different continent. She's an Allurian. I think they probably would have told you, but Brandon can't remember.
She may as well be Vistani in this setting.
Kind of, yes. Not as terrible, though. Right, so if anyone wants to buy anything, Susan's pretty much just got she doesn't have a lot. She looks like she's got maybe 5 or 6 things left.
What are those things?
What are those things? Tell us.
Two greater healing potions that normally go for 75. She'll sell them for 60. She has 3 potions of Featherfall for those who cannot fly. They're normally 115 gold. She will sell them for 100. And she has some sort of needle for 180 gold that she says will inscribe a tattoo on someone.
Are we allowed to know what the tattoo is?
She doesn't know. But she says it'll help you not need armor.
Oh, hell yeah. Am I able to cast Identify on it to know what the tattoo is? Or
if you would like to
know any more about yeah. Can I cast Identify on that needle and see what the tattoo is?
Yeah, sure. I just got it, so I hadn't had time to do it myself. I was going to do it in the morning.
Sweet.
After 10 minutes, it is a barrier tattoo, a rare one.
Ooh.
And barrier. She doesn't know exactly how much it's supposed to cost. She's charging you the price of the uncommon one. Because this is new for her, and I rolled to see if she knows what the hell it was, and she did not.
So it should be more like 500. Excellent.
No, the rare one's about 4,500. And she's selling it for 180.
So how many greater healings was it? 3?
She has 2 greater. She has 2 greater healings at 60. 3 potions of Featherfall for 100 gold each, and then the rare barrier tattoo for 180. I think that'll put your AC to base 15 before your dex.
Okay, so I'm going to take all the potions.
Max 2.
Yeah.
Hester would definitely want the needle.
I'm taking all the potions, but it leaves me with 7 copper, and that's all I have left.
Yeah. Your barbarian would probably use the tattoo also.
It would only actually give me an extra 1 AC for 180 is not really worth it.
Gotcha.
Is it permanent?
Yeah, it's the barrier tattoo is attunement.
Jeez, I would say that's worth it, but anyway.
Yeah, well, I'm at 16 now. It would only give me 17.
Oh, wait, hang on. I think I did my math wrong. Yeah, 14, 15. Yeah, it would also only up my AC by 1 as well, because I'm wearing breastplate.
You can also wear armor, and yeah. So it's plus. It'll put 15 plus your Dex mod for your maximum of +2 for your AC.
Yeah.
So it'll basically give you a stat 17 with a +2 Dex.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it wasn't capped, then I'd be interested. But because it's capped.
How about our Druid?
Yeah, so somebody else?
If I took it, I would go from a 17 to a 20.
Yeah, it would make a lot more sense for you then. Because for me, it would only... Because I'm wearing a breastplate, so that's 14 plus 2. So I'm 16, and then I have a shield, +1 shield. So I'm at 19 15, right now, so this would just put me to 20.
Yeah, 15 plus your Dex mod to a maximum of +2 for the Dex mod.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
so
only go to 17.
It literally is only...
anybody low.
Yeah.
So it makes sense for... I was going to say Reynard. I forgot what your new name is. Growler or something like that?
Gowther.
Close
Growler.
So Gowther, it makes more sense because, I mean, if your AC is going from 17 to 20, that's going to be a lot better than us going from 19 to 20.
It would only go to 17 and wouldn't do anything for him.
No. His current AC is 17. So if he... Well, yeah. So what armor do you have now? I'm assuming studded leather?
I have on a hide.
Okay, yeah, so that's what? Yeah, so that's 14 base is what he would have right now. This is 15 plus 2, so
plus his shield bonus.
Yes.
Which he has a +1 shield, so that's the extra 3.
Yeah. His AC would go up by 3. So he would have a base of 17 with the tattoo, and then the shield would put you at 19. Or do you have a +1 shield?
He's got a +1 shield.
No,
I actually have a +3 shield.
Well, yeah, technically it's +2, but you get the
extra
bonus.
Yeah, because it's attunes, but yeah.
Yeah. So it's technically just a regular shield, but it's +1, so it gives you the +3. Yeah. So I'd put him to 20.
Well, that would be good. Yeah, that would work for you then. That would be worth it.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm gonna have to go to Bronobi and it's like, can you buy that? I have no money.
I just spent all my money. I have 7 copper left after buying all those potions for us.
I have 9 gold.
Wait. So you were talking about how you had all this money and you just spent 150 gold or whatever?
I just spent 420 gold.
Yep.
You bought all the Featherfall potions. Sorry. Yep. I forgot about the Featherfall potions because I have the spell. So so I'm like, I don't have to worry about that. So the greater healing. Yeah, so it was like 120 gold. Okay.
You guys also know you're getting paid by the council for all your shit.
Yeah. So question. I have in my inventory, I have it.
You can sell shit here too, yes. She doesn't have a lot of money, but she's not really interested in like swords and shit.
She's got plenty.
No. No, I just have it listed as a gem. It doesn't specify what gem. And I just have it listed as a gem, 100 gold. So I don't know what kind of gem it is. And...
Wouldn't matter. She could definitely give you 100 gold back for that.
Okay.
Would you like this Firebird feather?
Ooh. She definitely would, yeah. It'd technically be the same, what's that, the same healing as a regular healing potion?
No, it says heal 3d6 and cure blindness, deafness, disease, and poison. Maybe I should keep that.
I was going to say, it's a pretty good one, but she'd offer you about 300 for it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I can give her the gem and then just pay the rest in gold. So it'd be 100 gold. What's the tattoo? So 180. So just another 80 gold on top of the gem.
Yep.
I could do that.
And so people in this party who cannot fly or float, Gowther, Zenzin, and myself, right?
And Irma.
Yeah, Irma.
I thought you could float somehow.
Nope.
No.
Oh no, that's right. That's why someone had to jump down. Okay, well I don't have enough feather fall for all of us.
She started falling. Bye.
So he's just going to keep one potion of feather fall, put the other two down, and let you guys decide who the hell gets it.
I think I can fly.
You could glide, can't fly.
I can glide.
Oh, well, then that makes it easy then. So it's one for Irma, one for Gowther. Okay.
Well, Gowther is a Strig.
Potion of feather fall.
Gowther's a Strig.
What's that mean to me?
He's an owl.
Oh. Okay, I'll keep two. Irma can have one.
There you go.
Okay, then.
Yep. Everyone's except all the bird folk except for you and Irma now.
That's fair.
And then
Orwin doesn't need it, I assume, so all good.
Nope. Well, and Muck, but I don't think you give a shit about Muck.
No.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. So so Hester will do the trade for the needle, then give the needle to Gowther, and then just tell Gowther to after they're done using the needle to give them their hide armor. I'm assuming you're not tied to the armor. It's not sentimental or anything.
Like, probably not. It's just standard, like, hides and pelts.
Yeah.
All depends on if you want it as like some sort of backstory that you've had it for 10 years.
Yeah. I mean, if so if it's just regular armor and you don't care about it, then Hester would take it, because then either Hester could craft something out of it, or they can just, when we get to somewhere we could sell, Hester can sell it and just keep the 5 gold that I'd get from it.
Well, what you're supposed to do is make it into like a saddle or padding for the saddle on Bubo.
Yep.
Nah.
He likes it.
Oh, actually? Yeah. No, I think that makes sense. I think I'll do that, because then I can sleep while traveling. It'll be like a nice comfortable bed. So I could actually I could sleep while traveling, so then I can like...
Yeah, because otherwise, running a machine bareback is going to be like, really hard on the tenders.
Yeah, hard on the feathers.
Yeah, for point.
Those hollow bones.
I'll just make a nice nest up there.
Yeah, so I'll hand you the extra hides, and here you go.
Sweet.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good.
Yeah, I definitely have a bag of holding full of shit to sell somewhere, by the way.
Sell to Eliza. Yeah, Eliza. All right. So by the time you guys are done, I'm going to say you're probably going to at least be a half hour with Susan. She does thank everybody, tells you pretty much good luck, and instead of trying to do everything yourself, she just waves a hand and her tent collapses on its own, turns into like a little suitcase, and she just goes, "I'll be back here in the morning if you need me for anything else. Thanks, everyone."
That's a neat trick.
I got lots more. She's like one of the first warlocks they came across, but yeah.
I think they call that Mordenkainen's tiny tent.
Who's Mordenkainen?
Susan's portable hut.
That doesn't resonate as well. And in answer to your question, Irma, I don't know. It sounded cool when I said it.
Shouldn't it be Susan's portable burrow?
Kind of, yeah, true. But she had a hut that got destroyed, so maybe she likes huts.
It's a kitty cat.
Hi, kitty. All right. So you guys eventually start ascending again, and It's late by the time you guys get there. For the two of you who've never been to Alderheart before, as soon as it starts to get dark, this place pretty much like turns into a Christmas tree. Everything is lit up. People start to have a good time here. As you ascend from the trunk market up into the branches, the boughs, and the canopy market, it gets nicer and nicer as you go up, and the bird folk get more arrogant and arrogant as you go up, and it gets richer and richer. You're basically went from the slums, you were in the middle class in the trunk market, and now you're going to the penthouse. Pretty much everything from where you were in the trunk market up here, the price is almost doubled. The quality is better. There's not as many people here. It's not as packed. It's more organized. You're seeing more guards here than you do on the trunk market, and especially the Underfall. So it's just more. These are the people who actually have the money and do everything in Alderheart and make all the decisions. It's probably a little quite different. Yep.
When we were in the trunk market,
yes,
would we have had time to see if anybody had like a +1 rapier or a +1 scimitar or something like that?
Yep. I already have that at Eliza for you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep. So by the time you guys hit up the canopy market, and I'll put you back on Eliza's hut. It's got old
Reynard
on there, so just ignore all the tokens. I haven't copy and pasted.
Hey, it's Reynard.
Reynard, bastard, what are you doing here?
Stab, dead. This guy is no longer there.
Where did you? Just to be fair, not all foxes do look alike.
I disappeared again.
Pull your tokens on if you feel like it. But yeah.
No, we could definitely tell that one's Reynard just because of the arrogance.
Yep. Well, technically, Reynard is now a bird folk.
And pardon the expression, but Reynard would look like deer in headlights if we walked through the door. Be like, oh!
Yes.
It would be funny if we walked into a room and Reynard was there and we had no idea, but there'd be just some random bird folk just reacting wide-eyed as he sees us.
Just absolutely terrified for a few seconds.
Technically, he's still, unless he's changed his clothes and armor and weapons, he still has the pumpkin slicer. He still has all of Reynard's shit. He just looks like a bird folk.
And mind you, he did have a shit ton of cash on him.
Sure.
So he could buy brand new attire, and you wouldn't know.
Nope.
Yeah,
and he could just hide pumpkin slicer because he had perch guard weapons that looked like everybody else's.
Yep. Yeah, he's got himself a brand new identity, and he's probably living the high life. He also has a deed to one of the houses in Brackenmill, so maybe one of your, if he decides to go there, he does still have a deed to his place, like you guys do. So he might be a neighbor, and you just don't know it. That's the fun part. Well, Eliza, Pennygleam, when you guys first come in, Gowther and Zenzin, you see some race you've never seen before. She's basically a cat folk, and she's about 5 feet tall.
Look out, it's cat.
You are very pretty.
Oh, hello, everybody.
Very unusual.
Hi. Hi, guys.
Hi.
I don't know two of you. Hi, I'm Eliza. This is my emporium. I am currently have you'd be able to tell in the time that you guys have gone, this place is stocked. Well stocked. And there's other people in the store. Yeah. There's at least 5 or 6 other people in here, and she's just telling you, you guys can wait. If you're looking to stay, there's still room in the back for you. Not a lot. You're going to be a little more squished now, but business is good. And then she goes, hi, how can I help you? And goes on to the next person.
And I was like, hi.
Hester just starts stealing everything from every patron in the place. I'm just kidding. I have to remember not to joke with you because you're... I got to say I'm joking right away. Otherwise, you're like,
yep.
Fucking roll, man.
Yep. And you would remember it's been a while, but she did hire herself a guard who was just standing there.
What does the guard look like?
The guard is one you have met before. He's one of the very first ones that when Bronobi tried to steal something and rammed his horns into the side of a business, he was the one to pull Bronobi free. And he's just like, I'm watching you.
Yeah. Bronobi walks straight over to him and just goes to fist bump him as he walks past.
Nothing. It's just the same. Watching you. I don't care who you are.
Just leaves you hanging.
Yep.
So Bronobi then reaches down, grabs this guy's fist, and then does that, and then keeps walking.
Just manually fist bumps himself.
Yep, exactly. And I rolled a nat 20. That's my third today. A nat 20 so that he can't even resist me doing it. I'll do it so quick.
Okay. I've rolled 3 today too, but that was a 10.
Yeah, what a useful nat 20. I don't waste my rolls.
You just kind of get the nod of a right. Uh-huh. And then
does Bronobi do it where it's the fist pump and the little explosion?
Yeah, with a nat 20 it has to be. I think it's meant that he instinctively did it too without realizing it done. He's like, oh crap.
Yeah. And his is a claw because he is a Strig like Gowther. And he looks like he could bench press you easily. Okay. So eventually, Eliza chews everybody that's not buying a new one out and catches one person like, and she's just going to point and go, get him out. He just literally picks up this, it'd be like a little gallus and just like tosses him right out. It's like, nope, banned for 24 hours. Eliza just goes, we're getting all the weird ones up here. Anyway, hi guys. You look, wow, weather-worn. I think you need a bath too, but we'll go over that. I do have one of those handy now. How can I help you? I assume by the glint in your eye, you're here to buy and sell, and hopefully tell me about everything that happened.
Yes. Hester will walk over and just open up the bag of holding. I was going to say they'll tip it upside down, but I don't want to fucking do that because that's going to be a mess. And they'll just start like pulling everything out of it and just like setting it down.
I got to remind myself to get one of them. That would come in so handy here.
Just Mary Poppins, is it? Just starts pulling out all these random things. A lamp post comes out.
She's just going to kind of like look and go, right, I forgot about you people. And just like starts running a list and gets like a magnifying glass and just looking and chipping it. And you'd be able to tell she's probably you've never seen the actual side of her that starts to immediately figure out how much this thing's worth. It's just more, she's gone from happy-go-lucky friend to businesswoman. She's here praising everything and ignoring most of you guys for the moment because that's what she has someone hired for. She has to do everything before, but pretty much the same as before. Tell me exactly how much you have. She'll give you half of the actual regular value plus 10% for friends.
Well, that's the 3 things I have to sell.
Yeah, I'll have to get you the full list later, if that's okay.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Because it's like a hat, or it's a handful of hand crossbows, like a dozen or more daggers.
Yeah,
a whole bunch of long bows and long.
Once you guys figure out how much money you have to sell, pick and choose with what she has to offer. So she has basically all the normal stuff, any basic equipment that's not magical. You'd be able to tell that a lot of the stuff she has is still, she has one small magical section, the rest is just daily use shit. She does have any +1 weapon you can think of. Armor, shield, anything that you're looking for that's a +1, weapon-wise, she has. They're regularly 500. She'll sell them to you for 450 each. She does have one weird thing that kind of looks like what Orwin has. Kind of some sort of similar, but she has a Whip of Warning for 350 gold. She has a Wand of Magic Detection for 130 gold. And she has a Cloak of Bird Kind for 225 gold, regular 250, which is pretty much the Cloak of Elven Kind.
Oh.
We'll put them in Discord for you. So if you want the Cloak of Elven Kind, it's still Cloak of Elven Kind, but because there's no elves here, it's the Bird Kind. If you're looking for anything that she currently has behind the counter, you will have to ask to see anything that she has special. Whether or not you do, I will leave that up to you. Because you would know by now that she does keep a few things locked away.
Well, it all depends on how much money she's going to give me for those items I just put out there, because I have no money at the moment.
Yeah. You could wait until you get paid from the bird cancel and then come back. So we could do that after the bird cancel shit.
I'm assuming sorry, I'm going through my inventory. The lantern of the warlock patron, that's gone. That's with the other lady.
Correct. You have the other lantern of tracking.
Yep. So I have that. And then I had the backpacks of I think it was the prisoner. What did I put it under? So I had 2 prisoner packs. I'm assuming one of them went back to the other lady, and then was the other one. I don't know what that one was.
You still kept it. I did tell you what it was, but I'd have to look at my notes. It was She was like some sort of herbalist, I believe.
Okay. All right. And I'm assuming Eliza doesn't want some rotted giant toad body, head, or legs.
Eliza, no. Had you 3 weeks Susan, old. Yes.
Well, shit.
Tomorrow. Go back to her tomorrow.
You can go back to her tomorrow. Yeah, I will. Whatever you guys have to sell, we can do that. Like we only got 12 minutes left here till we're done anyway. So I will let you know how much you are going to be getting from her for selling all your stuff. And then you can figure out any of the magic items that she currently has. If you want to find out what she has locked up, I can tell you that too. But we can also do that next session. I will leave that up to you. Because this will take a while going through everything you guys have to sell.
That's totally that's slightly fair. And yes, we can come back when we have money anyway.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. She does have +1 armor. I just completely forgot to put it on my list. Sorry. I had it on another list. I had it up higher.
Because I would definitely like an upgrade from my +1 leather.
Yeah.
I'm a fighter. I can wear friggin' plate mail. I should wear plate mail.
Yeah.
Not that I can afford plate mail, I guess.
No.
Yeah, I know. And with the I'm probably about to have I have +4 decks. I could just get myself a good, a +1 studded and have 17 AC, which would be nice.
You have been told anytime you want anything, you'd feel free to join the Perch Guard, and they will fit you out with plate armor for free.
I've got an idea. How about fuck the Perch Guard?
How much
I say
is
that with
regular
only
plate?
love.
Yeah, I know.
1,500, I think.
Yeah. But I'm sure you could find some. I'm sure you could find something cheaper, like a cast-off plate armor.
I mean, I get a plate armor that gets me 18 AC, but disadvantage on shit. In fact, I can't wear plate. I'm not strong enough, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you get a half plate, maybe.
No, I'm just better off getting a +1 started. That gets me 17 AC anyway.
Yeah.
If you wear one that you're not strong enough on, all it does is slow you down. So you just have 10 feet less movement.
No, you're not. Oh, I thought you can't even wear one when you have like an 8 health. You simply can't even hold it up.
I think you need at least 13 strength, I thought, for plate.
Yeah, I thought maybe that's just to avoid the disadvantage.
It used to. Yeah.
Armor.
You needed to be strong enough to wear it, I thought.
You need to at least be proficient with it. Entire body. Only proficient warriors can do it. Heavy armor doesn't let you add your dex modifier. Getting in and out. Weapons. I remember reading heavy armor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we can figure all that out.
No. It says heavier armor interferes with the wearer's ability to move quickly, stealthily, and freely. If the armor table shows strength 13 or strength 15, in the strength column, it reduces, and you don't have that, it reduces the speed by 10 feet. Unless the wearer has it.
Either way.
Yeah, because if you're not proficient with it, then you have disadvantage on ability checks, saving throws, and attack rolls, and you can't cast spells if you're not proficient. But if you just don't have the strength requirement, you just have 10 feet slower movement.
Yeah. 300.
That's
for pretty much those 3 items. 600 gold, pretty much for all 3 of them. Bronobi.
600 gold. Okay.
Yeah.
He's loaded again. Thank you.
Okay, so any +1 weapon is 450. The Whip of Warning. Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to buy the Whip of Warning. Definitely.
Okay.
No. And probably a +1 rapier.
Okay. Just pretty much, you guys are going to be getting paid here shortly, next session anyway. So I think this is a good place to end it for us. We'll just say, over the course of the next 2 weeks, tell me how much you're going to get from selling all your shit, and I'll tell you from there. We'll figure it all out. I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah.
But I will let you level here as you guys wake up in the morning.
Oh, nice.
There's no difference than doing that now or next session. So I'm good with you guys can level to level 6.
Yay!